For some reason, Brianna hired a polygrapher, fancy word for a lie detector person.
You keep telling me that Eloise is putting socks onto the couch.
I'm not Preston lies, I'm Preston plays. Like, Nick, I don't lie. That's why he's laughing, because it's absurd.
That's a lie.
I never lie.
And I know you're taking the socks like Dobby from Harry Potter, sprinkling them all onto the couch.
And because Brianna's making me do this, I snuck in some super secret questions, which I know she's not gonna want to answer.
Please remain still. The first test is about to begin.
Have you ever pretended to not see a mess in the house, hoping that I would clean it up?
Yes, I just did it this morning actually. I made eggs and avocado and coffee, and I didn't clean up any of it. But you knew you were gonna be taking this test. I know.
Y'all, he's messy. I look at the sink and there are just like piles of dishes. I see something that's being done in front of my eyes and it kind of just makes me feel productive, so it doesn't even bother me that much at this point. You love me the mostest.
I do love you the mostest.
Deception!
I was like, oh my gosh, what if it didn't go through?
I believe him that he loves me the mostest, and if he had failed on that question, he'd have a lot of explaining to do. What is your honest opinion of my cat, Eloise?
Oh, I love her.
Okay, Preston, I'm not even hooked up to the machine and I know you're lying. Come on. Why don't you like the cat? Cats are awesome.
No, they got allergies. They spread them, okay? I like dogs. They're loyal. They're the one true dog, okay? The one true pet.
Every day is a constant struggle with my cat, Eloise and Preston. They have a love-hate relationship. I put the word love in there. I don't even know if there's a love in there. Maybe like-hate relationship. I think he wants to play with my cat like she's a dog, you know, like play fetch with her. You know when you rub a dog's belly like really rough and you're like, who is a good boy? My cat Eloise doesn't really appreciate that. He definitely was lying when he said, I love her. No, I don't think that's true. I'll let it slide though, because I want it to happen one day. Pray for me. Do you watch all of my videos?
Yes, every single one. Without fail.
Let's not kid ourselves here. He doesn't watch all my videos. Don't let him fool you guys.
The machine does not lie, but clearly, sir, you are the liar.
No, he's too busy.
And I'm getting bullied over here.
I think you should just start telling the truth and it'll go a lot better for you.
Fine.
He is a very supportive husband, but I don't believe he watches every single one of my videos. I just don't. Do you read all of your comments?
Yes, every single one. All 1 million a day.
Uh-oh, Preston. See, you didn't count the comments that I spend time reading, because I read a lot of them for you.
Okay, I can't actually physically read all the comments. It's not possible, but I do always try to read at least like 20 to 30 from each video and reply to them. I could have a full-time job just responding to comments.
Yeah, that's true. I always reply to the first 20 or 30 pages of comments as well.
Okay, white knight, Nick.
People at the office, we all go through every single one of the comments to make sure that you guys are happy because we love you guys. Am I fun to live with? I'm watching you.
Sometimes.
Preston, define sometimes,
Yes,
otherwise
okay,
it's gonna be a lie.
Yes, she is very fun to live with, but to be honest, she's very clean, and I'm not clean, I'm just not as clean as her. While she's cooking, she'll be cleaning, and I'm like, look, I cook and then I clean. Maybe like 8 hours or a day later, but I still clean eventually, you know?
No, that's not, okay.
I bet Jeannie does that. Do you clean immediately after you finish eating?
I do actually.
Adults who function in society clean everything as they go.
I'm only level 24, Nick. Okay, that means I'm age 24. Pretty sure you don't start doing that till you're like level 30 or plus.
Okay.
So if you were to ask me if Preston's fun to live with, I would tell you guys it's like having a constant sleepover with your very best friend. And then here Preston is saying, oh, she's sometimes fun to live with, but she's too clean. You know what? Every day, I just told you guys I wake up and clean up after him. This is not fair. I am being bullied. What else is new?
Have you ever eaten Nick's pizza in the office?
No.
Preston, I see the deception right here. The line's going up. You ate all my pizzas, didn't you?
I never eaten one of your pizzas.
Yes, you did, Preston. You
No,
ate my
I didn't.
pizzas.
Don't
No.
touch me. I'm
You're
literally
so
like,
lucky you're taking a polygraph.
I'm vulnerable, okay? I'm very vulnerable. My walls are down right now, Nick. Ow!
That's for eating my pizza.
Fine.
In regards to the Nick pizza situation, Preston is always stealing Nick's pizza. Don't let him fool you. He is a pizza thief. Have you ever disliked one of my outfit choices?
No. No.
Preston, the machine says you're lying.
Okay, fine, it's true. Sometimes I haven't liked some of Brianna's outfit choices, okay?
I don't think she minds too mad because honestly, you're not the best at fashion.
What do you mean I'm not the best at fashion? I'm always wearing Preston Styles merch, okay, Nick?
Preston, I really try to look fashionable for you, and you don't like my outfits?
It's not that I don't like them, you know, sometimes they're a little strange, okay? Kind of peculiar.
That's not how you say that word, but that's okay.
He's never even told me, so how am I supposed to change how I look? I feel really self-conscious right now. Don't look at me.
Preston, look, I think you should just tell Brianna. I think you should always wear PrestonStyles.com merch.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't approve them all, because if she's wearing my merch every day, I'd approve them all.
What about Brianna's merch?
Oh, that's coming soon, baby.
Would you still love me if I was covered in slime?
Why am I debating so hard? Yes.
Slime's pretty awesome, Preston. That seems like a big bonus. You get your wife and you get slime.
Preston hesitated. If he was covered in slime, you guys, I would just want to give him a big hug and share some slime. I love slime. I'm offended. How nervous were you for our first date?
Ooh, I was really nervous. I was really nervous. I think I was sweating, almost as hard as I'm sweating now.
What made you so nervous about it?
Well, Brie was like really pretty and educated, you know, and stuff, and so I didn't know. She looked smarter than me initially when I saw her. Like, so I was just,
Initially? Did you just say initially?
whoa, like, I mean, like, you know, like right out of the gate. Like, I had like an IQ of 4 and she had at least like a 7.5.
IQ of 7.5.
Yeah, I know, we're getting up there, guys.
I'm gonna let it slide that Preston doesn't know IQ scores very well because he was being really sweet when he says he was nervous for our first date. I was too. I guess I looked smart. Thank you. I'll take that. You know what? I'll put that in my pocket and save it for later. Did you like my wedding dress?
Yes, I did. I thought it was very pretty. Did I lie? Oh, okay.
I picked out a very pretty wedding dress in my opinion, and I have a lot of emotional connection to it. What if Preston didn't actually like it? I don't know if I can trust my husband anymore. This is getting intense. Do you ever eat dessert for dinner?
Oh, yeah, I've had dessert for breakfast. Oh yeah, that's great. Dessert for breakfast is phenomenal. You ever had like leftover birthday cake and you're like, what do I do with this? Oh, I'm gonna eat it and get diabetes.
Are you trying to cover for the fact that you ate dessert for dinner? Because you didn't answer the question.
I was hoping you would notice. Fine, I have eaten dessert for dinner.
Preston really does like dessert for breakfast. I mean, he likes that French toast, pancake life, covered in syrup, like all the sugary stuff. Y'all should try it sometime and don't tell your parents. Who do you think is funnier, you or me?
That's a good question. I don't even know if I'm gonna lie on this one. I might actually lie, but not lie. Brianna?
Is that a question?
Brianna is funnier, 100%.
You know what? I think that's what makes us a really good couple. I think Preston is funnier, and I guess he thinks I'm funnier. He has that like quirky, silly humor, and I have quirky, silly humor now that I think about it. Who is your favorite YouTuber?
Okay, you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say Kenny, my best friend Kenny. His content's really good.
Do you want to know what Brianna says?
What did Brianna say?
I don't know yet. She didn't take the test.
I'm gonna have to watch the video to find out.
You gotta watch the video to find out.
That's a sweet response. I know Preston always is talking about how much he respects his best friend Kenny. I think Kenny is a very good response, Preston. Props to you. Have you ever ditched school?
I'm gonna say no. I don't think I have ever ditched school.
Preston, you've definitely played sick to play video games before. Come on, everyone does that.
I played sick, but like I still got my homework done, okay?
I'm sick, Mommy. I know that he skipped out on school to play video games, and I'm telling on him right now. Do you think that I will pass you in subscribers?
Yes.
Oh, I do too.
I do too.
I don't think it's gonna be close either. Oh, I mean, it'll be close. You're really good too.
I'm not as good as Brianna though, I'll be completely honest.
That is really sweet what he said about me passing him in subscribers, but I do not agree. I think he is always going to be miles ahead of me because he's amazing and you guys love him so much. But I love him and I think he's amazing. And I appreciate that, Preston. I love you.
Now, Preston, what do you think about the questions you have for Brianna to ask?
Oh.
Because you had like 2 or 3 lies in there. What if she lies 2 or 3 times?
I think she's gonna lie a couple of times. Maybe like unintentional lies. I really don't think she has what it takes to lie intentionally. Unfortunately, I do. Brianna, not so much.
You're pretty good. You think you fooled the machine? Because you didn't fool it once.
You're stupid, Nick.
Please remain still. The test is about to begin.
Okay.
Do you ever find me annoying?
Yes.
What? You find me annoying?
Brianna, you can't say that about Preston.
I know, I'm trying not to laugh right now.
Why do you find him annoying? What are some annoying things he does?
Plays video games when I'm trying to go to sleep and they wake me up.
That's not annoying.
I love him anyway.
I love video games.
I love him.
Any good husband, Brianna, by the way, plays video games when their wife's trying to sleep. Deal with it. What does your cat Eloise think of me?
Oh, I don't think she likes him very much.
See, Bri, that was the first truthful answer you've given.
That's true.
It makes me sad. I try to make them bond, but he's never had a cat before, and he'll throw like a house shoe at her, thinking she's gonna fetch like a dog. Cats don't really do that.
Well, here's a news flash for everybody. I don't like Eloise, Brianna. Have you ever faked laugh at one of my jokes? We know the answer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You do that when you love somebody because you have to make them feel good about themselves. It's 'cause I love you, Preston.
You do that when you love somebody? You fake laugh? That's almost like a lie, okay?
Brianna, give me an example of like one of his silly jokes. Do you remember any?
They probably involved like Whale Lord from Pokemon.
Oh, he loves that thing.
Yeah, I actually like Pokemon, but like his Whale Lord jokes get way out of hand.
Unreal, Brianna. You need to check yourself, woman. What is your honest opinion of anime?
I love anime. It's my favorite. I just love it so much. That's all I watch now, actually. I watch it more than the Harry Potter movies.
I don't think I've seen a bigger lie in my life. Listen to me, everybody. If you're watching this right now, do me a favor, leave a like on the video if you like anime.
What's your favorite anime?
My Hero Academia.
That's the one that everyone says.
I can't believe she doesn't like anime. What was your first impression of my YouTube channels?
Oh my gosh, I was so impressed. I thought it was the coolest thing. I had no idea what to expect. He's like, oh my gosh, what's up you guys? Cactuses, pineapples. Wait, he never talks about pineapples. What am I talking about now?
Once again, Brianna's slowly working her way back into my good graces. Who is your favorite gamer?
Preston.
She paused there for a second, 100%.
Deception indicated.
Uh-oh, Brianna, looks like the stats say you're lying.
Wait, then who is her favorite gamer? Guys, comment down below. I need to know who.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. That's all I'm gonna say.
Do you honestly think that I can sing?
He does not think he can sing, but sometimes he's on pitch.
Do you think he can sing?
Don't get out of the question, Brianna. Very tricky.
I mean, I think he has potential, but he's not there at the moment. He should try more.
Wow, I should try more to sing. Not everybody can be beautiful, blonde, and a talented singer, Brie. I got my feelings hurt from that one. Did you ever consider bailing on our first date?
I mean, I did contemplate for a little bit because it was a blind date, maybe.
So at some point in time, because it was a blind date, she contemplated bailing.
I thought he was gonna ask if I almost bailed on our wedding. I was waiting for that.
I'm just getting hurt right now. I don't even know if I want to know the answer to these questions. Did you think that I was handsome the first time you met me? I mean, come on, look at this.
I did.
Really?
I did!
He's not that handsome, Brie. He always has like pizza sauce. Oh wait, that's me.
Yeah, he does not. That is you, Nick, you silly.
You know what, Brandon? You're starting to very slowly work your way back into my graces. I thought you were pretty cute the first time we met, too.
Was he wearing his fire merch?
He actually had a button-down shirt, which is very strange for him.
That must have meant he really, really liked you, because a button-down shirt, I don't think I've ever seen him wear one of those before.
Yeah, no, he like never wears button-down shirts. He's always wearing PrestonStyles.com merch. Go buy some.
Have you ever used a dating application?
I have. Multiple different ones. I will just throw that out there, but then when I met Preston, oh obviously things change.
I had one dating app and I put on there that I was like Christian and a bunch of Bible scriptures. Nobody ever swiped.
But I was in a sorority and I was a nurse. So you don't normally meet women through, you don't normally meet men in a sorority, or in nursing, so I had to try to meet them somehow. They weren't around where I was.
Do you watch your own videos in your spare time?
I do.
Everybody does. They're awesome videos.
Well, I'm such a newbie, I feel like it's helpful to learn from them, because I obviously have a lot that I could do better at. So I watch them to be oh my gosh, cringe, never do that again, Brianna.
Sometimes she watches her own videos, but not all the time. But I will say Brianna's pretty good about that because she just wants to continue being a better YouTuber, so she does rewatch a lot of her videos. Have you ever told me you were on your way, but you weren't actually on your way?
Doesn't every single woman do that? I mean, yes.
I also do that a lot, Brianna. I'm glad I'm not hooked up to the machine right now.
I actually don't falter for this one. I think I'm the worst at this. I'm always yeah, I'm on my way. And I'm no, I'm still kind of brushing my teeth and making my eggs and also getting out of bed. But I'm totally on my way. Do you genuinely like our merch? I mean, it was my merch, then we got married, so it's kind of our merch now. Also, guys, PrestonStyles.com.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I thought it was so cool. I did not know YouTubers could have merchandise. The first time he wore it in front of me, I was like, where did you get that from? What is that? I want some. And then he told me it was his own merchandise and I was fascinated.
Where'd you get that merch from? PrestonStyles.com. I am glad that Brianna liked my merchandise. I've actually had a lot of people come up to me being like, where'd you get that? It's sick. And then I'm like, oh, it's actually my merch. And they're like, nah, but seriously, where is it from? And I'm like, no, seriously, it's my merchandise. PrestonStyles.com. Link in the description. Have you ever not liked one of my videos?
I don't think so. I can't think of one. No.
How about the one where we pranked you really bad, Brianna? Did you like that one?
I'm used to this by now. Preston is always harassing me. I'm used to being pranked.
It's our job as husbands to prank our wives, okay? I'm pretty sure it's in the Bible somewhere, so don't get mad at me for that, Brianna. Do you love me the mostest?
Yeah, he's my husband. I love him more than anything.
Okay, that was a pretty good truth.
Yeah.
No deception indicated.
Lies. She likes her cat the most. I'm done.
Well, I think that went pretty well.
Yeah, it went really good. I'm just super glad that Bree didn't ask me about what happened 2 months ago.
What are you talking about? Excuse me, hey, come back here.
What?
I don't think I really want to know.
Preston? Why is it going so far? Okay.